Michigan cherry processors are pushing back on what they call unfair trade practices by the country of Turkey. Missaukee County Farm Bureau gathers for a history celebration, and Michigan Ag Commodities' Chris Betts has your market report. I'm Janelle Brose, and this is Farm News 5.
Farm News 5 is brought to you by Ford.
Several dried cherry processors have joined together to fight alleged unfair trade practices by Turkey's cherry industry. Michigan-based Shoreline Fruit, Cherry Central Cooperative, Smeltzer Orchard Company, Graceland Fruit, and Utah's Payson Fruit Growers Co-op filed a countervailing duty and dumping petition with the U.S. Department of Commerce and the International Trade Commission in an effort to combat the influx of Turkish dried cherries at significantly lower prices.
Turkish government is highly subsidizing their cherry industry from the grower side all the way up through the processor side. They're able to take $1 per pound frozen tart cherry. They're able to take 5 of those pounds, dry them, turn them into 1 pound of dried cherries, and sell them into the U.S. market for 93 cents per pound. That's textbook anti-dumping, and it's significantly hurting U.S. tart cherry growers throughout the country.
The processors are hoping for a ruling that could result in a tariff as high as 628.9% on Turkey's imported dried cherry product. Oceana County cherry grower and processor Mike DeRuyter said a lawsuit victory will even the playing field for U.S. cherry growers, who could get some relief within 30 to 45 days. The International Trade Commission could rule on the case by June 6th.
If you want a car from a company that's been building them for 115 years, get a Ford. If you want a car with driver assist technology, get a Ford. You're gonna want a Ford.
April 23rd, the Missaukee County Farm Bureau hosted Then and Now, a celebration of Missaukee County farming history and the Michigan Farm Bureau Centennial. Attendees enjoyed a look back with a video of historical photos from county families going back as far as 6 generations. Current members talked about their connections with Farm Bureau and the paths membership has helped them follow.
Harleen, Dick, you have been a member for 63 years.
Wow. 10 Missaukee County Farm Bureau members of 50 or more years were recognized, including 8 members of the local Community Action Group and Betty Jane Mahalik, a member for 68 years.
We had an awesome Farm Bureau history event here in Missaukee County. We had hoped that maybe 35 people would show up, but we had more than 50 people here. And it was so fun to watch the people enjoying some videos that we had made along the way over the years and seeing their farms and remembering some fond memories from way back when.
Attendees were also asked to help fill in the gaps of Farm Bureau history so a complete record can be gathered for the Missaukee County Farm Bureau 100-year celebration.
Ensure your wishes are carried out and control the future of your farm. Visit fosterswift.com to learn about farm succession planning.
The Dairy Margin Coverage Program offers protection to dairy producers when the difference between the all-milk price and the average feed cost falls below a certain dollar amount chosen by the producer. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Farm Service Agency, the January 2019 income over feed cost margin was $7.99 per hundredweight, and the February margin was $8.22 per hundredweight. Producers who choose a coverage level between $8 and $9.50 for January or $8.50 to $9.50 for February are eligible for payment. DMC sign-up will open by mid-June. And now with a look at the latest market activity, here is Michigan Ag Commodities' Chris Betts.
Thanks, Janelle. A bearish mood overall led by speculative fund selling. This group has extended their record net short in corn well beyond 350,000 contracts, as the supply side of the equation and a lack of fresh news on the demand side continues to weigh on trade. U.S. exports are struggling to compete with South American values, as harvest there is progressing without much of a hitch. This, along with the USDA's estimated 92.8 million acres of U.S. corn, have made a strong bearish case for trade in April as planting gets underway in the U.S. Weather will be watched, but early planting delays have not done much to bolster bulls, as a lot of corn can go into the ground in a short window. Soybeans have been weighed by a lack of a trade deal with China, which now will be put off at least into May. However, the fundamental picture for soybeans will remain the same regardless. Record U.S. ending stocks and cheap South American values to lap up any Chinese demand. Chinese demand, which has been curbed by a decimated Chinese hog herd due to African swine flu. Wheat has been lower as well on high good to excellent ratings for U.S. winter wheat, which stood at 62% in Monday afternoon's USDA report. Conditions abroad are also favorable, which has lent pressure as well. For more market information, go to michag.com. With Michigan Agricultural Commodities, I'm Chris Betts.
For more news and video, visit MichiganFarmNews.com and the Michigan Farm Bureau channel on YouTube. With Farm News 5, I'm Janelle Brose. Have a great week of farming.